If there's a God, He's laughing at us and our football team.
Ben Folds isn't referring to Fordham football, one of the most successful programs in the nation, when he recorded Effington, but it wasn't always that way. Coming off 4 straight losing seasons, including a 1-10 mark in 2011, Fordham fans were looking for a new direction. On December 16, 2011, the fans got their wish when Fordham hired Joe Moorhead as head coach, bringing the record-setting quarterback back home to his alma mater. Success wasn't immediate, but in his rookie year, Moorhead guided the Rams to a big step forward as Fordham recorded a 6-5 mark, including a 36-32 win at Holy Cross to return the Ram Crusader Cup to Rose Hill after a 4-year stay in Worcester. Then 2013 happened. After opening the season with a convincing win over Rhode Island, the Rams defeated 8th-ranked Villanova on Jack Coffey Field for Fordham's first home win over an NCAA FCS top 10 team. But the Villanova win was just a warm-up for the following week when the Rams traveled down to Philadelphia and upset Temple for their first ever win over an NCAA FBS team. Fordham reeled off 7 more wins to open the season 10-0 before a setback at Lafayette, but the Rams still were selected to host their first ever NCAA FCS championship game and defeated Sacred Heart on Jack Coffey Field. 2014 brought increased expectations, but that didn't seem to faze the Rams as they won 10 of their first 11 games, including a 30-27 overtime victory at Bucknell to clinch their first Patriot League title since 2007 and earn their second straight NCAA FCS championship bid. After graduating over 30 players, including 18 starters following the 2014 season, opening night in 2015 was filled with questions, but the Rams seemed to have all the answers as they traveled up to West Point and defeated Army 37-35 for their second win over an NCAA FBS program in 3 years. Fordham closed out the year with its 3rd straight trip to the NCAA FCS championships. Ranked for 43 consecutive weeks. Fordham has seen 16 players earn All-America honors over the past 3 years and has had 48 All-Patriot League selections, including the Offensive Player of the Year in each of the past 3 years, the Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, and the Rookie of the Year in 2014. The 2016 roster features 2 players, seniors Faison Odom and David Barletta, who were with the Rams in 2012 and have seen the dramatic changes with the program. All right, so Faison, you're in high school, you've been recruited by Fordham, coming off a 1-10 season with a new coaching staff. What were some of the points that they drilled home to you that made you want to come to Fordham?
Coach Moorhead told me he preached his philosophy about going fast, how they're going to completely change the offense, and he just wanted us to believe it. He also preached about having like little details and doing all the little things and stuff like that. So I just bought into that, and I just went ahead and I committed. Did
the fact that they were coming off a 1-10 season, obviously didn't have a lot of success before that, did that factor in at all into your decision? Or
I definitely thought about it, but I just believed in Coach Moorhead's philosophy, and I definitely wanted to play for a guy who was just so into doing all the little things right on and off the field.
Now, at what point, obviously you come in freshman year, you didn't play much, but the team started winning, and then your sophomore year is when things really started taking off. At what point did you feel like this team is going places?
After we beat Temple. Once we beat Temple, I was just like, wow, like Coach Moorhead was right. We're just, the sky's the limit for us.
Great. Thanks, Faison. All right, so you're in high school, being recruited by Fordham, who had just finished a 1-10 season, but have a whole new coaching staff. What were the kind of things that were brought up to you during the recruiting process that made you consider Fordham and want to come to Fordham?
Well, at first look, I actually said that I was going to come to Fordham when they were before the season 1-10. So I was with Masella.
Okay.
You know, I bought into the whole culture we had. I had when my visit. I love the guys, I love the team, I love the atmosphere. One thing I didn't realize until I did get here was how good of a school it really was. The education was a big thing, and being right in the city. I mean, I'm from New Jersey, so it's easy. But just being right there, that was a huge thing that I loved.
Now, obviously, you know, your first year here wasn't a lot of success, but that second year, sophomore year, things seemed like they started turning around. At what point to you did you kind of say, wow, this program is going to take off?
You know, we got a couple games in, and we kind of realized, we have something special here. And we bought in the first year, 6-5. We said, okay, that's good, but we can do much better. And we came out. I remember, I think it was after the St. Francis game. I was like, okay, we really got something special here. We're going to keep this rolling. And we definitely did.
Now, did you imagine the team would go from that 1-10 team that you were recruiting to a team that's been ranked in the national, top 25 for the past 43 weeks?
I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And you know what? Looking back on it, I can tell you every guy in this team has given their all, 100%. And we built a culture here. The guys ahead of me, the guys before them, they really set the lines of what we need to do. And I'm happy to say that we all followed them, and we're standing on the shoulders of them before us, and it's good.
You mentioned that. How gratifying is it for you to come in and start with a program that was down in the dumps and bring it up to a top 25 program?
Well, I'm lucky. I've always had a winning season, but the guys ahead of us, it's all hard work, and they were willing to put it in. It was such a good feeling when we went 10-0 for the time. We had a little last, but that's all right. We still strong. We finished strong and we finished great, and we continue that now to this day.
And how did it feel to win that Patriot League championship 2 years ago?
That was the greatest thing ever. I played in Giant Stadium too. That was the greatest thing ever.
Great. Thanks, David.